thought it was okay. It wasn't one of our better practices, and we got to turn it around tomorrow and get some better work done. Any questions?
Uh-oh. If Sean's not happy, nobody's happy. And he was not happy after day 12 of training camp. But the crazy thing about this is the first practice that Sean Payton has not been happy about. So I'd say 11 in a row of good days isn't too bad. Sean Payton not happy with the way the Broncos mentally came to this practice.
I just thought mentally, I thought we hit a wall a little bit. We'll see the film. When you come off the field, there's times where you feel like, man, I thought it was just okay. So we'll be sharper tomorrow.
Jarrett, Stidham, and Bo Nix might disagree with Sean thinking it was such a bad practice because the way practice ended, Sean Payton had a situation for the team. It was 1st and 10, tied 21-21 offense and defense. Both of the sides had one timeout left, minute 38 on the clock, and they were on the defense's 38-yard line. So what do you need? You need a field goal to win the game, ideally as time expires. Jarrett Stidham was up first. He faced a 4th and 7, and Sean said, F it, we're going for it. He throws a 32-yard pass to Cortland Sutton on 4th down, gets the Broncos down to the 8-yard line, and then I think Sean said, I've seen enough. Jarrett, you did it, because they didn't even practice a field goal. And I guess when you're on the 8-yard line, Will Lutz should be able to make that. So, boop, check mark. Jarrett Stidham wins that one. Bo Nix is up next. Same situation, and he goes just past midfield. Actually, a little bit past midfield. It's 4th down, though. What's Sean going to do? Is he going to say F it and go for it again? No. He calls out Will Lutz for a field goal unit, little hurry-up field goal unit where they run out onto the field, and Will Lutz drills a 50-ish yarder. Broncos win. Check mark for Bo Nix as well. Zach Wilson, though, not similar results. The Broncos get just right around the 50-yard line. 4th down. What does Sean do? Does he kick the field goal, like a 67-yarder? Does he punt? Does he go for it? He ends practice. Says, we're not even going to find out what happens here. But for the most part, quarterbacks did pretty well. I think Bo probably won the day. Jarrett Stidham right behind him. And then Zach, a little bit below. Zach threw an interception, but, it hit Audric Estime's hands, popped in the air. Tremon Smith had an easy interception on that one. Zach also threw a really nice touchdown pass. It was actually a great catch from Devon Vele, about 20 yards downfield. Devon at the front corner of the end zone catches this one in smothering coverage. Great catch by Devon. Good pass by Zach. And then in 7-on-7s, we saw Stidham get in the end zone, and we also saw Bo Nix get in the end zone in 7-on-7. So overall, I'd say the quarterbacks did better than Sean's given the entire team credit for.
Sean, now that you're going to have an actual game to work some film off, eval off, what do you want to see from Bo this weekend and then from the other QBs when you get out there?
I just, you want to see your team be efficient, be smart. You want to hit on the things that you've been working on relative to scheme, what we're doing. It's the first preseason game. The focus obviously will be more internally driven. We'll get on at some point this week, Friday, we'll turn the page to Indianapolis. So we're still in this training camp. We're not working on the Colts right now. We're working just on us, and later in the week we'll flip the script. But ultimately, you want to see clean execution. You want to see the fundamentals we've been coaching, and then carry it over to the field.
And the depth charts were released today, the first unofficial depth chart. And Ryan, can I actually see your depth chart? No, I don't need it.
Oh.
Because Sean Payton didn't put any time into the depth chart, so don't read into it, don't look at it, don't form any opinions on it. That's what Sean Payton wants you to think about the Broncos depth chart, which had Jarrett Stidham first, Zach Wilson second, Bo Nix third. You're probably like, Zach, have you been lying to me for 12 days of practice saying Bo Nix is kind of taking the lead? No, I haven't. Sean Payton puts all rookies at the very end of the roster. So don't read into this.
I'm not ready for a depth chart, but I have to get a depth chart. So it's easy to push the underlying players to the back of the line and then make sure it's kind of where we sit right now, and that's really it.